Well, as you can see from that video, yep, it's pretty erratic. Different time signatures at times, all kinds of different things that Lemon Jefferson would do. But let's get through this transcribed version. Now it starts off, if I was counting it out, it starts off on an upbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and what I'm doing with my right hand, most of the time, if there's any type of a upbeat, most of the time I get that with my finger coming up, and downbeats are with my thumb. So I'm starting it off on an upbeat, and then the next measure I'm coming down on the downbeat. And this is an intro in the key of C. The whole song's in the key of C, but this would be the intro. Now you can see that last measure is just a couple of beats long. And then Lemon Jefferson goes right into singing pretty much right away. He starts out coming in with this, the next line would be the G and the E note. And he plucks that, lets it roll for like about few beats, and then comes down here. Now, an alternate way of playing that, you could be playing with the C, with the G note here. But Lemon Jefferson, a lot of his licks would use this little form, so that's the form I chose to use. So I'll play those next 3 measures now. 2, 3, 4. So he would actually be singing against all of that. Let's take a look now. We got that little hammer on in there. We got that hammering from the E flat to the E, and that was something that Lemon Jefferson would do quite often. After he sings, he puts in a little lick. In this case, in the first verse. So here I'm getting a little triplet, just like that. Then I get that little E flat note to the E. That's something that was very common with his licks. And then a little hammer on, that. And then a strum. See that? So we have 2 sets of triplets there. And then now we go into our F, and basically it's an implied F with a little and then we strum the chord. Do another bass note, and then go back to the chord, and then getting in that little E flat note that he holds for a couple of beats, and then finally back down in here. So that I'll play that slowly. 1, 2, 1, 2. So he's singing over that as well. Now we get another little lick, very similar to what we just did, but it's going to lead down into an A chord. So here we get that nice little triplet going down. Leading us right into our A7 chord. Now here, when you get down to that open A, right after you do that, you're going to hit the high A. So it's right after that, you're going to just strum down, but basically it's just a like a muted. It could be like this, or it could be a quick little jump like that, and then we have a hitting the A note again, and then coming up on the A7. So we have, it'll sound like this. it's 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. Get that? I'm sorry. Now, it makes sense to go right into the next measure because it's sort of an upstroke and then a downstroke. And you're going to hold that for 2 more beats. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then hit it one more time. 2, 3. Right into a little G7 chord, and you're going to hold that for 2 beats. So it's 1, 2, and then. Now this is very common, that little lick, combining the E flat and the E. That's very common for Lemon Jefferson to be doing that. And then finally getting in the C and the A note. So those 2 measures again, very slowly. 2, 3, 4. And then finally, get this nice little, another little lick that he puts it. So that's how he plays his first verse. In the next segment, I'm going to be showing you how you can sort of get that into more of a balanced or more of an even structure. If you're going to be singing this for the first time or working on this song for the first time, it's a little tough to get all these little extra, you know, like in that one little measure. There's 5 beats in there. So in the next segment, I'm going to show you how to basically even it out until you really get the hang of Lemon's style. And then you could basically improvise as much as you want or hold chords as long as you'd like, because that's what Lemon Jefferson did.